Good evening, everyone. We will begin the evening service of the Miroku Association headquarters, expressing our gratitude to God and Meishu-sama for the permission and protection granted us while participating today in God's divine plan of constructing a paradise on this earth. Let us pray together the Amatsu-Norito Prayer of Heaven, followed by the Miroku Prayer. Please stand. Takaamahara ni kamsumarimasu. Kamurogi kamurogi no mikoto mojite. Sumemi oya kamui zanagi no mikoto. Tsukushi no imuka no tachi hanamo. Odo no awagi harani. Itsogi harai tamo. Toki ni narimaseru. Harai dono o kami tachi. Moro moro no magagoto tsumi kegare o. Harai tamai kiyome tamae tonga usukoto no yoshi o. Amatsu kami kunitsu kami yaoyorozu no kami tachi tomo ni ame no fuji koma no mimi furitatete kikoshi meseto kashikomi momaosu. Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Oshiemi oyanushi no kami mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Oshiemi oyanushi no kami mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Kum nagara tamachi haemase. Kum nagara tamachi haemase. Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truth given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized, with health, peace, and prosperity, a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan. Please be seated. We will now receive group Johrei. Johrei is now concluded. Let us now listen to a reading from Meishu-sama's teaching. Honesty. The world is full of deplorable conditions, all due to the actions of dishonest people. It is within an insincere and dishonest mind that the seeds of all evil are sown, cultivated, and grown. The turmoil that fills the world is caused by the dishonest and deceitful words that people speak. Some people are willing to say or do anything, even if it is dishonest, to attract others to their cause. They believe that a positive end justifies a negative means. This is not right, of course. When it comes to God's work, especially, the means we employ should always be honest and above reproach. People ought to become members of our group only because they sincerely believe that what we teach is true and valuable. Once your spiritual body is sufficiently purified and your character refined through the practice of our teachings, eventually you will find it difficult or impossible to tell a lie.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining the evening service of the Miroku Association headquarters. This evening, I want to share with you the faith experience of Ana Fátima Marques de Azambuja. She's from Maputo, Mozambique. Ana Fátima Johrei member dedicates herself regularly to her involvement with Ikebana Sangetsu flower arranging activities. The faith experience that she wishes to share with us is related to the importance of fulfilling the basic practices of our faith. In the first quarter of 2021, due to being overweight, Anna decided to go on a diet centered on food supplements. However, she experienced extreme weight loss, which deeply concerned her family members. During this period, she underwent a medical examination, wherein the blood glucose test showed that her blood sugar level was equal to 22.7, and she was diagnosed with diabetes. In fact, diabetes is a hereditary disease in her family. Her brothers had been diagnosed with the same disease and had already begun treatments. Knowing the effects of the disease was alarming enough, but Anna became even more frightened when the nurse warned her that because of the high blood sugar level that was manifesting, her life was in danger. In the midst of the suffering, Anna went to the Johrei Center and reported her situation. There she received guidance to diligently perform our basic practices of faith in her daily life. Without hesitation, Anna made a serious effort to put into practice the guidance received. She increased the frequency of channeling and receiving Johrei, her home gardening efforts, the consumption of natural foods, her dedication to cleaning, as well as reading Meishu-sama's teachings and offering donations of gratitude. As she practiced, Anna began to both perceive and accept this purification as a way to save her family lines. She also came to understand that this purification was vital for her personal improvement as a vehicle to transform her eating habits. Anna started to follow a strict diet based on foods grown through our nature farming program, and she dramatically reduced the consumption of chemically man-made products. She makes dedicated effort in her home garden to grow fresh organic produce and has been distributing natural farming seedlings to her family and friends. Anna decided to put emphasis into the dedication of cleaning at home with a feeling of gratitude, paying attention to making every single corner of her house a spotless one. In family get togethers, she spoke with her brothers about the importance of natural foods and offered alternatives for products that they were typically consuming. With thanks to God and Meishu-sama, Anna managed to reduce her sugar level to 5.9. She's now living in good health, and her life is no longer in danger, a development that caused great surprise to her medical doctors. Anna has felt great reasons to have deep gratitude for her personal transformation and that of her family members. With this experience of faith, Anna has come to understand both the importance of natural foods as well as sincere dedication to the basic practices of our faith. Her commitment is to spread awareness about growing and consuming foods from our nature farming program. She has also committed to read the teachings of Meishu-sama for at least 30 minutes daily and maintain her conviction that God and Meishu-sama always support us, even throughout the most difficult of times. Anna Fatima is very thankful to God, Meishu-sama, and her ancestors for having been introduced to this wonderful path of salvation. Thank you very much for attending this evening service, for listening to this wonderful faith experience. I wish you a very blessed weekend. Thank you.
This brings to a conclusion our evening service. Thank you everyone for joining us. We wish you a very blessed evening.